shipping a product to over $6 million in sales revenue. So I want to welcome you here. Make sure that you are prepared to take notes. I'm going to blow your mind. And by the way, I'm one of the only people in the world to have an officially certified and approved education course by Shopify. So that's very exciting. You know you're learning from somebody who really does practice what he teaches. So let's dive into the presentation right now, and I'm going to show you some epic case studies and how you can duplicate my complete formula. So let's go into the screen right now. And this is just our welcome screen right here. And I like to do this by showing you some stats that I recorded a while back. These stats right here are just kind of showing you daily sales, last 7 days, last 30 days, last 90 days on one of my e-commerce stores. And in this presentation, you're going to see what makes this different, right? You're going to see what makes this different than all the videos you've seen that are out there, because I have a strategy that is like no other, that is tried, tested, and proven. And I've been doing this stuff for many, many years using this exact strategy, all right? So I'm going to show you how you can get started, even if you have absolutely no idea where to begin. I also want to make a promise to you. Listen, during this training, I'm going to make you a believer, right? I'm going to make sure that you know anybody can create an e-commerce store, right? Completely from scratch. Literally in less than 24 hours, you can have a store up and running, even if you have zero experience or technical skill. And for those of you that are starting to watch this, if you're saying to yourself, who is this for? Is this for me? Do I need to start a Shopify store? Listen, Shopify is booming. It's been booming. E-commerce is the future, right? Retail stores and malls, they're dying. They're turning into ghost towns. So this is for anybody that's serious about creating a long-term business, like something that's automated and scalable from their home. This is someone that also is a doer, not just a talker or a tinkerer. Listen, you have to be ready to invest in yourself. And I'm talking about invest time, right? Are you willing to invest the time to go through the training, educate yourself, and start a real business, right? Then you're an entrepreneur. And if you're not satisfied with the average and normal life, like I was when I worked at a car wash and when I worked at Best Buy, I was not satisfied with minimum wage, right? I wanted more. And I know that you want more too. And if that's you, then this presentation is going to be something that you absolutely love. And listen, if you stay until the very end of this presentation, I'm going to give you a free gift. Something I've never done before. I am going to literally show you the exact product that did over $500,000 in sales. You're going to get to see my Facebook ads. You're going to get to see the sales revenue. It's a little bit under 500K. I rounded up. But you're going to be able to see what product it is, and it's going to open up your eyes. It's something that you can go out there, you could duplicate if you want to. And everybody gets that on this presentation. You just have to stay until the end, and that's when I'm going to reveal this $500,000 campaign. It is crazy. It's going to blow your mind. Now let's talk a little bit about who I am and why I think that my story is unique and something that you should pay attention to. I was that kid back in high school that had ADD. I literally had straight Fs. I was in special classes. I was in special classes. I failed my way through high school. I failed computer. Legitimately, I failed computer in the 11th grade, believe it or not. Tried to get into law school when I got out of college. Couldn't get in. I got rejected. Tried 3 times, right? And I was living in the shadows of my genius older brother who was making boatloads of money. And I was programmed to think that I would never succeed. And the thing about that is I figured out that wasn't just me. So many of you watching this right now probably are in the same boat, right? You're struggling and you may not believe in yourself, or you may not have people that believe in you, and you don't really think that you could attain the level of success that you see so many other people doing. Well, I am proof. I'm living proof that someone who is not supposed to be able to make it, right, can do it. So I like to share that with you, and that I'm not special, right? But I did have a defining moment, right? And I think defining moments are important. One day, my older brother, who was doing internet marketing, started a business. It became very successful, and it literally skyrocketed in over a year. and he bought this Viper right here, okay? And he drove up to my parents' house to show my parents his new Viper. Of course, I lived at home, and I looked out the window and I said, you know what? Geez, like I'm doing something wrong. I work at a car wash for $5.15 an hour. I want a car like that. And I literally stopped everything. I threw my Xbox away. I love the video games. And I said to myself, I need a mentor. I need someone to teach me how to become successful. I need over-the-shoulder training. I need to avoid the mistakes I know I'm probably going to make, avoid losing money because I couldn't afford to lose a lot of money. And I need the formula that someone else has already created for me that I can just simply duplicate, right? And that's the key to success. So if you're here watching this right now in this presentation, make sure that you write that down. A mentor is the key. See, I stopped everything and I got a mentor. And I learned from that mentor. And when I learned from that mentor, I was able to bypass the mistakes and explode an online business marketing that turned into a multi-7 and 8-figure business online. So a mentor is the key, and that's my brother right there sitting down with me, showing me exactly how to put my first ad on the internet. Now, mind you, he taught me something completely different than e-commerce, and then I evolved to this whole Shopify thing that we're going to go over today. And now I'm here teaching you. I want to be your mentor. I want to show you exactly where to click, exactly how to set up an ad, exactly what products to market, and how to do it the easy way, right? Because one thing's for sure, I've done over $5.7 million in sales on my personal e-commerce store, right? Just get me back on the camera real quick because I really want to touch on this. $5.7 million in sales revenue, right? If you're watching this right now, how many of you in here would agree that that's life-changing money? Just say yes, right? Right? It's incredible money right there, but it was not overnight riches, right? This is something that I got educated for. It's something I put time into, and I cracked the code. I found the formula, and on this very webinar right here, I'm going to show you how I got to the $5.7 million mark and beyond with products I never see, touch, or ship. So let's go back into the presentation here. A little bit more about me. I've generated over $25 million online, the founder of a multi-8-figure digital marketing company, one of the only people in the world to be certified and approved by Shopify, and I've taught over 100,000 students. And that's a picture of me getting an award from a big company called ClickFunnels for doing over $10 million in sales on one of my digital funnels, right? And once I started achieving this success, remember, the kid that was not likely to succeed, media started beating down my door. Yahoo Finance did an article on me. Fire Nation did a podcast with me. Entrepreneur.com featured me. And not long after these articles came out, big time influencers and entrepreneurs started reaching out to me, like Harley Finkelstein, the COO of Shopify, invited me up to Shopify headquarters and said, "You're doing something right, Adrian. I want to talk to you because you're teaching students how to create awesome Shopify stores, and I want to meet you." So I met with Harley. Then Kevin Harrington, the original shark from Shark Tank, invited me to his offices for a meeting to talk about how we could do e-commerce together. The great Bob Proctor, right? One of the most famous and influential speakers on this planet started working with me, right? Started giving this program, right, this training to his own family members when he saw how big e-commerce was. And then a lot of you know him, Ty Lopez, another big online entrepreneur, started asking me if I could help them out with Facebook ads and e-commerce and stuff. So, I've helped out all the big guys, but I'm most proud of helping out all of my students that are starting at scratch. Facebook even invited me to their offices. So this is important. I'll show you this picture because I'm signing the Facebook wall, and I want you to know that what I'm teaching you today or tonight, depending on where you are in the world, is how to do Facebook marketing the right way, right? It's imperative that you do Facebook the right way and you work long-term and build a scalable business if you're going to be marketing on Facebook. So my success got me to Facebook headquarters, but my student success got me handpicked by Shopify to be a lead mentor for their platform. So I'm actually on Shopify.com. You can go see me there. And they asked me to do a training for the entire platform, all million of their merchants that they have, they recommend my training to them. And that's because of my student success. So if you're watching this right now and you're wondering, can I duplicate Adrian's strategy? Well, so many people already have, and that's why Shopify recognized me. Now, the next thing is the money, okay? The money is important that you see that it is money that is consistent, right? This isn't something that's here today, gone tomorrow. This is something that is consistent, that you can count on every single day. You literally can predict how much money you will make down to the day and the dollar if you do it right. So I want to show you a full year of my business when I started. So when I started, my first quarter report right here, you can see for Q1, we did $728,000 in revenue, okay? So that's sales, right? That is sales. Overall, $728,000, not too bad. And to the right, you can see some came from Facebook, email traffic, Instagram, so on and so forth. Then in quarter 2 of the year, we did $483,000. You can see that in the gold box. Now, $483,000 is a little bit less, right? We had a little dip, but it's still close to $500,000 that quarter. Then you got quarter 3. We did $492,000. And check this out. Quarter 4, this was huge. $1.1 million in revenue, with our biggest day that quarter being $43,896 in sales. Now, what's incredible about that is this business just started snowballing and got bigger and bigger. Remember, this is all the products that I never see, touch, or ship. All right, bring me back up on the screen real quick, because I want to talk to you about these numbers. All right, I want you to know that these numbers that you just saw, they're my personal numbers. You're not going to make $1.1 million in a quarter. Okay, so let's just be real here. You're just getting started, and you just want to start your own business, right? Everybody's results are going to be different. But how many of you watching this right now would be happy with a fraction of what I made in a single quarter? And you think it would be life-changing if you were able to do that and just get a fraction of it, a little slice of the pie, lick the knife, if you will. Just go ahead and say yes, all right? Obviously, right, it is life-changing money if you can just make an extra $1,000 a month, an extra $5,000, extra $10,000, whatever it may be. Right? It's life-changing money, and you can get it from your home, right? So I just want to be clear in that I'm not trying to show you big numbers saying that you're going to make millions of dollars. This is just simply about you making more money than you're currently making right now and building a real business. Let's dive back into the presentation. All right, so a big question that I always get is, Adrian, does this still work, right? I mean, you've been doing e-commerce for many, many years. Does drop shipping and the strategies you teach work? Well, you tell me. This is a scale right here from beginning to current, right now to today, while you're watching this presentation. And you can see that my numbers actually have increased year by year by year, legitimately. So if you're sitting here saying, is it saturated? Does this still work? Is drop shipping still a thing? My numbers don't lie, right? The difference is that I've evolved with e-commerce. And when you're getting training from someone like me that does, right, what they teach, that you get to evolve too. And I get to teach you the new things that are working right now. So this is just proof. I wanted you to see that every single year, e-commerce is getting bigger, it's getting better, it's getting simpler, and it's becoming more profitable actually too. All right, so write this down. It's all about control. I want to talk to you about some case studies. Case study number 1 is affiliate marketing. I told you I started out many, many years ago, over 10 years ago, doing affiliate marketing. And I want to show you why e-commerce is such a big deal, because I know there's a lot of noise out there and a lot of opportunities. I'm going to talk to you why e-commerce is so great. So case study number 1, I started marketing for a company called Quality Health. I was a digital affiliate, right? In other words, I would get paid $12 every time I sent them a customer that signed up for a free diabetic meter. This is not e-commerce. This is affiliate marketing. It's where I started out many years ago. All right. I got 17,000 signups a month. And then I was earning $200,000 per month while it lasted. I'd write a little Facebook ad, and then I would get people to sign up for that little form right there, and boom, I'm making 200 G's a month. The problem with this is one day they killed the offer. You're about to see some archaic screenshots right here. Told you I've been doing this for a long time. This is the affiliate offer I was promoting. You can see all the way back in 2011, I was making $210,000 a month. Then the next month, I did $181,000. The problem is that I didn't have control over my business. I was marketing somebody else's brand, right? And one day, my affiliate manager called me and said, Adrian, listen, we're closing down shop. We appreciate you, sending us all this traffic and making us all this money, and you've been paid handsomely, right? But we're moving on, right? We're doing something else now. And literally overnight, boom, my $200,000 per month income just vanished, completely gone. How many of you in here would agree that really sucks right there? Just say yes if you would agree that sucks, because I'm telling you, I went from hero back to zero, and I was really young when this happened too. And so what I did is I made a pivot, like any good marketer would, and I started selling t-shirts, and this is kind of how I got into e-commerce, right? So I would make these funny t-shirts, and I would put an ad on Facebook, and I would use platforms like Teespring that would pay me about $15 every time I sold a shirt. I sold over $1 million worth of print-on-demand goods, right? But the problem is, once again, I didn't have control. Teespring did. Represent did. These other platforms I was using, I was selling their merchandise, right? And so I received zero customer information, no email list. I didn't have control over my profit margins. I didn't have control over my sales pages. I wasn't really building a business. I was a middleman making some good money, and good money I made. You can see here selling some of these t-shirts. Now this, once again, is a really old screenshot. I told you I've been doing this a long time. I sold $141,000 of one shirt, 78 grand, 47 grand, 44 grand. You can see them right there. I was making a boatload of money. So I am back. I'm in it to win it. I'm crushing it. But one day, you can see my sales plummeted. Why? Because the company changed the profit margins. They changed my payout. They're like, we can't pay you $15 anymore. We love you. We appreciate your business, but we're going to pay you less. And it killed my business overnight, right? So, hey, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. This was a huge reality check, and that I needed to pivot. I needed to start doing something that I had control over, right? That's why I shut down my $1 million, literally, I'm an award-winning affiliate marketer. You can see my awards right there. I shut down my $1 million business, and I pivoted over to e-commerce with Shopify. That's where I generated $5.7 million in sales, actually more than that at this time. And I was able to build a brand that was valuable, that I could sell, something that was an asset to my company, right? And I want to show you here on this webinar exactly how I did it, my $5.7 million method. Now, we all know the engine is Shopify, right? It's impossible to avoid Shopify. It's the best platform on the planet for a beginner to start their own Shopify store. It's a turnkey solution. You can one-click install a theme. In other words, your website is done for you. It's built for you. There's no hosting fees. There's no hidden fees. None of that stuff. You're on a secure server with Shopify using their high converting themes. All you have to do is list products on it and get traffic. So the engine that I use is Shopify. And another great thing that I love is that they pay me every single day. You can see right here, this is my inbox. This is an email inbox right here to my Gmail. And you can see every single day I'm getting emails from Shopify. Adrian, you just got paid $11,494, 10 grand, 8 grand, 9 grand, 12 grand, 8 grand, 7 grand. So every day that I make money, the following day I get paid. Oh my gosh, that is a game changer right there. Right? It is a huge game changer, because when you work at a regular job, you get paid every 2 weeks or once a month, or some of these digital products, they pay you out once every 30 days. But I'm getting money in my bank account every single day. You can see the screenshot here of my actual bank account. You can see the money going in. And when you have money coming in your bank account every day, be it 10 grand, 12 grand, or $300, that's going to help you monetize your business and get momentum with your business, right? How many of you in here agree with me with that? Just say yes if you agree with me. And that, just say yes. If you'd like to get paid every single day for your profits, right? It's a beautiful thing. So my secret is the flexible store. This is how I did over $5.7 million, and still to this day, right, I'm running the same exact e-commerce store. I have a fleet of them actually, but this is my biggest one, and it's different than anything you've seen before. This isn't some one product store or anything like that. This is how you build a long-term brand that's not here today and gone tomorrow, but something that can build and thrive and scale for years and years and years, building a real brand. Now, the next question I always get is this profitable, Adrian? I mean, come on, you're showing us all these big sales numbers. How much profit have you actually made? Yes, this is a very profitable business if you do it the right way, and that's why we're here on this training. You can see my actual Facebook ads right here. We spent $13,000 to make $43,000, 11 to make 33, 6 to make 19, 7 to make 19. I mean, in some cases, we're seeing up to 3 to 4 times the return on our ad spend. Now, there's a little product cost in there, but hey, it is profitable. Right? So we have a lot of profitable campaigns, and then, hey, you know what? Sometimes we put an ad out that's not profitable, but we show you how to identify that quickly, kill the losers, and scale the winners. So you can see right there some of our actual Facebook ads. Here's some more. 14 grand to make 41, 9 to make 26, 8 to make 24, 8 to make 14, right? Some of them are more profitable than others. So on this webinar, I'm going to show you a couple of steps. Step number 1 is how to launch a viral, flexible store in less than 60 minutes. Step 2 is how to find winning products, right? Then how you can profit fast with our surefire Facebook ad blueprint, find unique products with zero competition, and then scale your brand to the moon. So these are the 5 steps that we're going to go over on this webinar. And before we get started and dive into the actual case study, I want to introduce you to one of my first students ever. Her name is Andrea Singal, just an amazing student of mine. She went to 100K in about 90 days and filmed me this video. So if you're sitting here watching this right now, this should excite you because she is going to show you how someone that knew nothing and tried and failed over and over and over again, followed my methods and was able to, hey, hit some success. So let's go ahead and let's cue this video.
Hi Adrian, I just want to say thank you so much for everything that you've done for me and my business. You know, when I started a couple of months ago, I thought it was virtually impossible to start my own online business, but you made the impossible possible for me. And today I'm doing anywhere between $2,000 to $3,000 a day. I've done well over 100 grand in the last 90 days, and I'm already working on launching multiple stores. I know that this is just the beginning and the sky's the limit from here. So thank you once again for all your expertise and all your training. I couldn't have done any of this without you, and the credit for all of this and for my business goes to you and you alone. So thank you once again so very much.
Now, that's amazing, right? So go ahead, get me back on the camera real quick before we go over this case study. Listen, Andrea knew nothing. I got her started. She followed my methods. They're tried, they're tested, they're proven, and she was able to scale her business. Now, once again, everybody's results are different. Some people see a first sale in a day. Some people, you know, they see their first sale in a couple of days or a couple of weeks, whatever. Everybody's different, but I just want you to see that this works and meet some of my biggest success students. Now, the biggest question that I get from people wanting to learn e-commerce from me is, Adrian, should I have a niche store that sells just baby stuff, or should I have a general store, something that sells everything, anything and everything, like a super center or a mall? So let's dive into the presentation, and I'm going to show you proof. I've done a case study for you. Okay, so a niche store versus a general store. Here on the left-hand side, we have a general store, right? Gear Grabber. It sells fishing gear, cat stuff, dog stuff, grandparent stuff, fine jewelry. You can literally, it's like going in Walmart. You can go in Walmart, you can buy baby stuff, and go a couple aisles over and you can buy ammunition and fishing gear, right? And obviously Walmart and Amazon, these big companies, right? They've done something right because they're the longest standing. Then you've got a niche store like XOXO Beauty, which only sells baby stuff, right? And a lot of gurus say, run a niche store, build a store. The riches are in the niches, right? And it's just, the problem with it is that niche stores don't last very long, right? They go up and they go down. They sizzle and then they fizzle. I'm going to prove it to you because I don't talk about theory. I talk about facts. I put my money where my mouth is. I started 2 different types of stores, and I'm going to show you the actual results from those stores right now. So, on the top, you have the flexible store, Gear Grabber, the one that is going through and, selling anything, right? This is a flexible store. Anybody can go in and buy any type of product with it. The reason I call it flex is that you can flex with the market. Whatever's working today is what you can sell. You don't have to go start a whole new store and a whole new brand for a whole new niche with new apps and a new theme and all that stuff. Like, it's just everything in one place. And you can see my sales absolutely spike and crush it. And on the bottom, you have the niche store, right? It's really incredible. So at the niche store at the bottom, you can see that when we started it, it blew up. This was in the tactical niche. We were selling tactical items. So our first month we made $1,000, then we made $3,000, then we made $100,000, then $141,000, and it just started blowing up. But then you can see that it started to crash and burn. Why? Because when you're launching a niche store, you box yourself in to a specific type of niche, and if it stops working, then you have to start all over, right? And it is a nightmare to do that. But if you have a flexible store, right, then what you'll notice is that when the tactical stuff stops selling, you could start selling baby stuff or fishing stuff or basket weaving stuff or whatever, gadgets. Whatever it is, you can flex with the market. And that's why the sales numbers on this store continuously go up and up and up and up. You can see here that we were doing $260,000 in a month, 268, 209, 242, 194, right? We had some huge months with this flexible store. And it's because it's the ultimate success strategy. We're duplicating Amazon and Walmart's success. We are able to flex. That's a little typo there, but don't worry about it. We're able to flex with what the customers are wanting right now in profit. And we save tons of money and time with a single store. So how many of you in here would agree that you need a flexible store? Go ahead and put me on the monitor real quick. How many of you in here would agree that you need a flexible store if you truly want to succeed and build a long-term business? Something that doesn't, sizzle and fizzle and leave you making money today and broke tomorrow, but something that continuously grows that allows you to flex with the market and sell what's hot right now. Just say yes, all right? Go ahead and say yes. Let's go back into the presentation, because in order to do this, you've got to take massive action, right? But you can build your first store in less than 20 minutes. You don't need to have a zillion products. You just need about 3 products to start, right? I know that sounds crazy, but you just need 3 simple products added to your store and you are good to go, all right? Then you have control. My first day, I made $64. My first month marketing on Shopify, I made $63,000. And my first 10 months, I did $2.4 million in sales. That's my journey from day one. 10 months, $2.4 million, right? And I built a huge email list of 350,000 customers that now makes me free money every single week. I just email them, no ads, no nothing. And I'm going to show you how I started at 64, ended up at 2.4 million in a year, right? With a huge brand valuation for my flexible store. So you can even see over here, our biggest month, $593,000 in sales, which is really awesome. Our biggest day. That was during the Black Friday, Cyber Monday blowout stuff. Once again, my numbers are here to show you what I've done, not to show you that, you're expecting to make 600K your first month or anything, but I just want you to see the numbers I'm generating without seeing, touching, or shipping a single product. All the store that I started in 20 minutes, selling custom products, very low ticket, cheap items, building my own brand, building an email list, and having an exit plan, because I want to sell this business one day and have total control. I'm not bound by Amazon, eBay, or anything else for that matter. So can you do this from anywhere in the world? The answer to that is yes. You have zero inventory, no warehouses, no Amazon FBA, there's no upfront product costs, and it's fully automated. So legitimately, you just list these items on your stores. There's thousands, tens of thousands, and you start testing them using the strategies I'm going to show you in this presentation, right? And then you can scale your business, ship products to anywhere in the world, and we're not talking about just drop shipping from China. I show you how to find products that ship from the US as well, so you get lightning fast shipping. Still, with drop shipping, where customers come in, they see your website, they buy a product from your website, you get paid instantly. You saw my bank account, you saw the emails from Shopify saying they paid me every day. Then I just simply pay my supplier, my vendor. I show you exactly where to go to find these vendors, the exact ones I have access to, and they ship the product to your customer for you. It is fully automated, rinse and repeat. It's called the drop ship method. You never see, touch, or ship a single product. You don't invest in a product, you don't warehouse a product, you just profit from these products. So you're not going to be populating your website with thousands of crappy products. You're not going to sell trademark stuff that's going to get you in trouble. And, you're not going to have to build a crappy website you have to maintain, because Shopify does that for you. No junk in your garage, no inventory. So we've gotten rid of all of the bad parts of e-commerce, and we're really just, going to focus on these 5 steps right here that you see on the screen to launching a store that is simple, that is automated, and has the potential to go to the moon. So it all starts with this formula here. less products plus more focus equals more success. Write that down. Less products plus more focus equals more success. Go ahead and get me back up on the screen because I'm going to look at you right now while I'm talking about this formula. How many of you watching this right now you've been there, you've done that? You've tried to market 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 different products and failed time and time and time again. Just say yes if you've done that before. You've tried to market a zillion things and you've failed, right? It's absolutely crazy. I already know that you've done that, right? Because that's what most people do. They have shiny object syndrome, right? But the fact of the matter is that when you focus on 2 or 3 products that you know are hard hitters, right? You can explode massive, massive sales to your Shopify store. So it's not about quantity of products that you're testing. It's about the quality of focus and implementing a strategy that works and duplicating success with some products that anybody has access to market to. So I'm going to show you now one of my students. His name is Graham. He went from going in and trying and failing over and over and over again to following the strategy that I'm about to reveal to you on this webinar and doing over $500,000 in sales. He's from New Zealand. Let's cut to that right now. And Graham is going to tell you a little bit about his story. So let's go ahead and get that back up on the monitor real quick. And we're going to go over Graham's video starting now.
This is a testimonial for Adrian's training. Adrian's helped me build an e-commerce business that has basically generated over $500,000 in sales over the past year, and it continues to grow today. His courses are worth 100 times more than what they cost as well. Learn from them, grow your business, and enjoy a fantastic e-commerce life.
That's amazing, right? Using the strategy that I was able to show to Graham all the way in New Zealand took him from zero to hero and starting a business that absolutely crushed it, right? And Graham still is doing it right now. So going back over here, this is strategy. The strategy that I'm going to show you can help you quickly scale your Shopify store. This is one of our stores that we scaled from almost nothing to $383,000 in the matter of 5 months. Absolutely incredible growth. Once again, I'm obviously experienced doing this stuff. This is a store that I started. I want to show you exactly how I did it. So first off, most newbies skip the most important step, and that is step number 1. All right, common mistakes that most newbies make are they add a zillion products to their Shopify store. If you're trying to sell a billion products, then you are in for a disaster. And they start selling mid and high ticket products with like no experience at all. So answer this for me. Would you agree that it's easier to sell a low-ticket, very cheap product than a $300 hoverboard or whatever it may be, right? Yeah, obviously, it's easier to sell something that's cheap. So you don't need to start out selling high-ticket stuff. You don't need to have 1,000 shiny products on your store. And you need to start monetizing your customers for more profit. A lot of people don't monetize their buyers and their email list, right? So you just need one single product on your Shopify store, and you could generate 6 figures with one product. I mean, it's been done many, many times over and over, right? So I would say 1 to 3 products to get started and scale those out and then start adding in more. Step number 1, how to find a product. We don't just look for random products. We actually find what's called a passion product. Now, a passion product is different than your generic like viral product, okay? These products right here are found using 3 simple rules. Number 1 is forget what you think and forget what you like, right? So if you want to start a store selling golf gear because you love golfing, that is a terrible idea, right? Because you're not shopping at your own store. You're not buying your own products, right? What you're doing is you're trying to profit from other people, right? So rule number 2 is your passion's not your profit. Rule number 3, other people's passions equal your profit. Your customer's passion is what you profit from. So in order to really make it big with e-commerce, you have to figure out what the people want. And that's actually quite easy when you use my formula, right? So I'll give you a quick little example here. Number 1 is identify a very strong passion that a lot of people might be interested in. Find a product that aligns with that passion and then identify your audience. Let me ask you all this real quick. How many of you in here love ballpoint pens and fancy pens. Get me back on the screen real quick. You love fancy pens that you write with, and you collect these $200 and $300 fancy pens, right? Just go ahead and say yes if you love those, right? Not many of you in here love fancy pens. It's not really your passion, right? But that doesn't matter, right? The fact of the matter is that there are a ton of other people that love fancy pens and collect them. And you're about to see that right now back on my screen. So you can see this pen right here. We get this drop ship from AliExpress for about $3 or so. So for $3, out the door, we can have this shipped to our customers. You can mark this pen up to $15 to $20, right? So you have massive profit margins on this pen. And then you can go into Facebook and say, hey, Facebook, I want to market this fancy looking pen that I'm drop shipping to the 4.7 million people that love fountain pens, Parker Pen Company, Waterman pens. All you have to do is tell Facebook what the passion is, and they will push that product directly to the audience. So how many of you in here all of a sudden really love fountain pens? Just say me if you love fountain pens, because you probably just realized that fountain pens could be extremely profitable. There's 4.7 million people you can market this little $3 pen to, and you can drop ship it to them anywhere in the world with no inventory and mark it up to $15 to $20 and generate some insane money. That's how you find a passion product. You can also do this with grandma necklaces, tactical flashlights, cat socks, fishing gear. You know, the sky is the limit, and you can see the prices here on AliExpress and other places like that. We're getting these for pennies on the dollar, and we're shipping them directly to the customers with no upfront investment, and we're profiting from that handsomely. Now, step number 2 is, how do we generate buzz over these items, right? These items that I personally have sold that have made me a ridiculous amount of sales, right? Step number 2 is we leverage the most powerful word in the world. So what is that powerful word, right? That one word that is so powerful that it can create a buying frenzy. It can make people fight in the middle of an aisle of Walmart, right? During Black Friday or Cyber Monday. It makes people act erratically and impulsively. Dun, dun, dun. The word is free, right? So I leverage the word free, the most powerful word in the world, to create a buying frenzy that explodes traffic to my e-commerce store. And then I use my back-end strategies to scale my business and sell them high-ticket items. This is like nothing you've ever seen before. And it's a strategy I've been using for years. It's tried, it's tested, it's proven, it's battle-tested. And many of my students have seen a lot of success with this as well, using this one single word. I think we would all agree it's easier to sell something that's free than something that costs money. And when you have a passion product and when you have a free offer, you get what is called the sizzle effect. Write that down. You have the sizzle effect when you combine a item that is something people are passionate about and the word free. And this is what the sizzle effect does. Essentially, it acts as a magnet for money to your ads. So you're going to find one of these cheap little products. You're going to use my free strategy, right? The strategy where we leverage the word free to get boatloads of viral traffic. And it's going to act like a magnet for sales to your store if you do it the right way with the right product, okay? Now, I know that image there, you're like, come on, Adrian, really, magnet for money? I'm going to prove it to you, okay? So here's some screenshots of some of my Facebook ads. And the reason I love Facebook ads is because people can comment underneath them and they can tag their friends. So you can see here, we're leveraging the word free, and these are comments underneath my ad on Facebook. So you can see Brianna said, Chanel, I feel like you'd like this. Lauren, you need this. Steph, get this, it's free. Drew said, please, please, please. You can see all of these people right here acting like magnets for money. They're tagging their friends. They're saying, this is free, get this offer. Put me back on the screen real quick. Oh my gosh, that is insane. You actually have people on Facebook doing marketing for you. What do you think is going to be a better means of marketing? Putting a billboard on the side of the highway, right? Or having somebody go to their friend, call their friend up or family member and say, yo, go to this place and buy this product because it's a great deal. We're not only getting free traffic, right? We're getting the most profitable, the highest quality free traffic that one can ask for. Right? That is recommended traffic, word of mouth traffic from friends and family members that people actually trust, right? So go back to the screen here. You can see this one more time. These are people that are literally just getting me free traffic because of the word free. And I'm going to show you how I leverage the word free in just a moment, okay? So formula number 2, this is the niche breaker, okay? This is how I break into any niche and sell boatloads of items, be it, in the dog niche, the cat niche, the wine niche, the tactical niche, whatever it may be, all right? The formula is the free plus shipping formula. I leverage the most powerful word in the world to get people's attention, right? It's easier to sell free items than retail items. And I'm able to build in my profits into the shipping and handling fees because customers that want to get the item for free have to pay a shipping fee on each item that they get free from my store. And since we're getting these items for $2 or $1.83, we go in and charge them $10 for shipping and handling, right, and processing, and we're building a profit into that. And we go viral, and it lets us break into any niche. The key, though, is you got to find products that are less than $5 with a high value perception. You're not pushing junk here. You're pushing cool items, high value items, but we just know where to get them for really, really cheap, like any business does. And then we are setting up a deal, a marketing deal for them to take advantage of. It's a win-win situation. You'll see that in a little bit. And when we do this, we create a buying frenzy. We get massive amounts of volume to our stores, which builds us a huge email list, and we're able to profit on the front end with these free plus shipping offers, but generate repeat buyers with an email list. Now, free plus shipping has been around for a long time, and a lot of people say, Adrian, does free plus shipping still work? I mean, I've heard about it before, and I'm not sure if it's something that still works today. Well, I can assure you that free plus shipping still works today. It is step number 1. It's the most powerful way to break into any niche and start your own e-commerce store I have ever seen. And you'll see that as we move on. And then we start generating high ticket sales. I use this formula, my secret sauce, where I actually get these little products for, $2. And I say, get this product for free, just pay shipping and handling. And we charge anywhere from $9.95 to $11.97 per item. That's the sweet spot, okay? Now, most people are scared to, test these prices. A lot of people say, Adrian, $10 is a lot of money for shipping and handling for a free product. I mean, I would never spend that much money on shipping. And a lot of gurus say, $4.95 is the max you should charge for shipping and handling. Like I said, there's a lot of noise out there. Put me back on the screen real quick because I want to make a bet with you, okay? So how many of you in here right now would never pay $10 for shipping and handling for a free product, a free viral product? Just say me, not me. I would never do that, right? A lot of you in here are going to say, no, I would never pay $10 for shipping and handling for a free product. Well, guess what? Nobody cares what you would do because you're not the person that's shopping, right? What matters is the rest of the world that's visiting your Shopify store. So I'm going to bet you $1.5 million that people will pay that much for shipping and handling for these cool products that we sell that actually serve value to them and good deals. So go into the screen real quick because this screenshot right here is $1.5 million in sales from shipping and handling. These are free plus shipping products and sales that we put on our store. This built a customer list of us of 97,000 customers, right? And $1.5 million in sales. And of course, the products that we bought, literally, were pennies on the dollar. They were like $1.80, $1.20. So lots of profit built in there. See, the key is to make money, not to lose it. And if you want to profit, you need to get people to buy more than one item. So free plus shipping promotions will get you lots of likes, shares, tags, build your customer list, give people a special deal, make your ads go viral, and it'll get you a lot of buzz. And that's what you need to really blow up your business. Like this Facebook ad right here. Got 235,000 likes, 293,000 shares. This is using my strategy right here. This is free traffic that we're getting. Look at this, 202,000 shares on this Facebook post here, 181,000 likes, tons of comments. Here's another one, 8.6 million people were reached with this ad, 25,000 shares, 10,000 comments. So when you use the word free, when you use passion products, you have the sizzle effect. You end up getting a ridiculous amount of traffic to your ads, and you get free traffic from the virality that comes from people sharing it and commenting and tagging. Look at this. Sarah says, oh my gosh, I want those. They're adorable. I love these. 4.1 million people saw this particular Facebook post right here. That's what happens when you have the sizzle effect. You can see these aren't one-hit wonders. I have ads like these for days. So here's how it works. You find one of these little products using the sources I show you. These are sources that ship from the United States of America and or China, okay? You list them on your Shopify store using my strategy. You list them as a free, a free promotion. Somebody comes there and says, okay, I'd like to get this product for free. And you always say, just pay shipping and handling. So you're being upfront and honest with them. They click to get the item. They see that there's a shipping charge of $9.95. Those baby bunkers cost you $3. You're getting $10 for shipping and handling fees. Now you've got yourself a good $7 profit, and they've got themselves a great deal, and they're happy too. All right, so the secret to this is the niche breaker secret, where you're finding high value items that are very viral and people are very passionate about that cost less than $5. So this little dog collar right here, it's an LED dog collar. We got these for $1.89 out the door, shipped anywhere in the world we wanted. Drop ship, never saw them, touched them, never shipped them ourselves. It literally is a drop ship product, okay? And we sold an immense amount of these dog collars. And what it did is it allowed us to break into the dog market. We're not really making all of our big profits off selling free plus shipping items. What we're doing is we're getting buzz, we're getting viral traffic, we're getting customers to get a free cheap deal, and then we're selling them higher ticket items. That's why this is called a niche breaker. We're breaking into a niche. And by the way, people get so excited about free products, they buy more than one. So this customer here came in, and she's from Oklahoma, she bought 3 of those dog collars. They're blurred out, but it's that LED dog collar. All right, she spent $30.87 for shipping and handling because it's $9.95 per item. That's what I charge. My profit's built into that $9. So she spent $30, I spent $6 to fulfill that order, and I made 30. Beautiful, right? And this allowed me to get instant viral sales. So you can see right here, with that one single LED glow collar, we sold 65,000 customers. 65,000 customers, an LED glow dog collar. Now we have an email list of 65,000 people, a massive dog fan page, right? We have a massive following that we've offered a good deal to. Now we can start selling them higher ticket, guess what? Dog products. And that's why this is called the niche breaker strategy, because it lets you sell a lot, build a big email list, build an awesome Facebook marketing account and pixel, and really grow your business starting at step 1. Now, here's another free plus shipping product that we sold. These are pillows with dogs on them. This customer was so excited that she came in from Australia and she bought legitimately 106 free items. I told you, people freak out about the sizzle effect is like a magnet for money. This person bought 106 free items, spent $1,054. Look at that. That's shipping cost. Subtotal is 0. Shipping cost is $1,000. And that's because she knew it was a good deal. If you were to go buy these on Amazon, right, they would be more than the $9.95. So we're presenting value. We're getting impulsive purchases. We're leveraging the word free. And we have the sizzle effect using my formula, which can get massive sales from anywhere in the world, just like this one right here. How many of you in here would agree, put me back on the camera, how many of you in here would agree that that is a huge deal right there to have people come in and buy that many free products from you? Just say yes, right? And once again, we're offering them value, right? Sure, we're building in a profit, but if you go to any local store, any local mall, they're getting everything that they're selling for much less, and they're marketing up. The difference is we're leveraging the word free. We're giving them a better deal than they would get at Amazon in many cases, and we're building a loyal customer base, having fun while we're doing it too. Let's dive back into this presentation right here, because I want to show you that you also can generate very high ticket sales. We're not just selling little, $3 and $4 and $10 items, but we get orders for $200, $300, $195 all the time, right? So your customers, when you give them a good deal, they'll spend more money. So right now what I want to do is I'm going to go and show you a store demo. So we're going to switch over, we're going to go live on the internet, and I'm going to show you exactly how to find products. I'm going to show you live e-commerce store. I'm going to show you our demo store so you can see exactly how it's set up, exactly where we put the free products and how we find everything that we list on our store that goes viral and generates sales for us. So this store demo is going to be epic. I'm going to show you a secret software we use that snipes out products for us that are viral right now. And really, this is my competitive advantage over everybody else. So let's jump in to the computer right now and let's start that demo. Let's do it right now. So you can see right here, we are live. We're on Gear Grabber. This is a live Shopify store. This isn't, Babies R Us or tactical gear only. Gear Grabber sells fishing gear, cat stuff, dog stuff, grandma stuff, jewelry stuff, flower stuff. They sell everything. Remember, it's a flexible store, so we can sell all sorts of items. But we only have like 2 or 3 products of each niche, so we can break into the niches, okay? Now, you'll notice that our products on here are $29, $39, $59. $16. So you might be saying, Adrian, I thought you said you sold free products. Why is everything on your store at a retail price if you're selling free stuff? How many of you in here wonder that? Just say me. All right, well, here's the thing. If every product on your store is free, people are going to think it's a scam. How many of you in here agree with me on that? So what we do is we hide the free products. The only way that you can find the free products is if you click on one of our little Facebook ads. See, if I go inside my store here, and I scroll down, these are all the products that are listed on our store. You'll notice that a lot of these products, there's 2 of each of them, okay? So the ones where there's 2 of each, we have a retail version and we have a free version. Like, for example, I'll show you this cat silver necklace right here. We have a free version and a retail version. So if somebody clicks on our ad, they're going to see the free version. That's the only way to see it because it's hidden, okay? And people are like, is this really free? Hold on, let me browse around the store. And they click over here and they see the same product selling for $17. What's going to happen? They're going to go, oh my gosh, this really is a special promotion. It really is $17 and we get it free plus shipping. This increases trust. It increases conversion rates, right? And it increases urgency. And this is what gets people to go, oh crap, let me hurry up and buy this before I miss the deal. That's the strategy. How many of you in here think that that is a smart strategy right there, okay? Is what I do is I teach my students how to think like marketers, not just how to use a dumb strategy that doesn't work. That's why you need training from me. That's why I'm here. Now, the next question is, Adrian, how do you know that sells? Like, how do you find products to sell on your store? Because, heck, if you come over here to AliExpress, which is a place that we find stuff at, if you type in cat necklace, it's going to pull up legitimately 32,000 different cat necklaces. So most people come here and they go, okay, any, mini, miny, mo, which one of these cat necklaces am I going to sell? Well, that's the fastest way to fail because you have no clue which one of these cat necklaces people want and people are buying and that's viral right now, right? So here's what I did. I created a software. It's not for sale. You can't buy it. Don't ask me for it, okay? Because it's only something I give away to my VIP students. And what this does is it snipes out viral products that are online on Facebook right now so I can see what is working and copying it. All I do is come over here to the Facebook search. I come over here and I might type in something like, what types of necklaces are selling right now? And I hit search. And what's going to happen is it's going to pull up a list of all of the ads that are live on Facebook right now. You'll see all of these live necklaces and what's for sale. Actually, over here, you'll see I've been doing some research before this webinar. I found one right here that has 256 comments and 580 shares. So let's click on this. This product right here is a little obsidian eyeball or drop or drip necklace. It has 250 comments, 586 shares. We can click it. We can view the product, view their store. How many of you in here would agree that this product is sizzling right now if it's got tons of comments and tons of shares? Because the Sizzle Sniper, my X Factor software, finds all of these ads and it shows me the comments, the likes, the shares, the product. So what I can do is I can say, okay, well, let's visit their store. They're selling this little obsidian necklace for, it looks like $25. Okay, let's come over here and let's type in rainbow eye obsidian necklace on AliExpress, okay? Let's come over here and let's type it in. All right, so let's type this in, boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go. We can find it for $1.46. But wait, there's a bunch of different vendors on here, and you've got to choose a good vendor that can drop ship for you, okay? That's the next obstacle. So what happens is, over here on the Sizzle Sniper, we got the AliExpress tool. What this is going to do is let you type in any keyword, and it immediately is going to find the best vendors that are selling that product for you. And it's going to give you a thumbs up and tell you if it's one of the best vendors with the best prices. So you always find the best drop shippers. It gives you thumbs down if it's bad, thumbs up if it is good. It does all the work. Like this is a thumbs down. It says, Adrian, don't trust this vendor. They have a high price. They're not trusted. So over here, I can click on this. We can get it for $1.04. Click it, boom. Right here, I found a phenomenal vendor that'll drop ship for me. I can list this on my Shopify store, and I can immediately start generating sales with a product that I'm duplicating success from. Mimic success. You don't have to be innovative. You don't have to know how to design a wheel. You just have to find out what's working, and you have to duplicate success. And the Sizzle Sniper allows me to find the vendors and spy on other people's Facebook ads, and that gives me an advantage over everybody else. How many of you in here would agree that the Sizzle Sniper software that pulls up all the viral Facebook ads in any niche for any product is insane value to you and your business and my students? Because I'm going to tell you right now, this is something that you're going to have the opportunity to get at the end of this webinar as a free bonus, okay? The Sizzle Sniper X Factor software is what helps me find the best products out there. Okay, so I gave it to one of my students. His name is Charles Green. He's a VIP student. He made a post in our group that says, just found gold with the Sniper software from Adrian's ESA. So he found a product using my software, spent $100 to make $2,000 in sales revenue. $42 to make $1,100 in sales revenue, and that's why this is important. Okay, now that was awesome, right? The Sizzle Sniper legitimately goes out, finds products that are already doing well for other Shopify stores, and then finds the best vendors on AliExpress for me that ship from China or the US, and I can just duplicate success. So yes, that gives me an unfair advantage when it comes to sniping out products. Now, I know a lot of you in here are wondering how you get access to the Sizzle Sniper. I got to tell you, it's not for sale. You can't buy it anywhere. It is my personal software that I built for myself. But I do give it to my VIP Ecom Success Academy students completely free because I want my students to have the same tools that I have, so they have the same competitive advantage that I have. So if you jump back into the screen real quick, on our presentation computer, we've got the X Factor Sniper Advantage pulled up where you can see that Charles Green, one of my students, said, if you're still struggling to find products on AliExpress, I just found gold with Adrian's Sniper software. You can see that he posted his Facebook ads where he spent spent $100 to make $2,000, spent $40 to make $1,100. Those are his unique results. Those are like ridiculous results, by the way. But he says he did it with that software, right? So I want you to type in Sizzle right now if you believe and you understand that the Sizzle Sniper software is a huge advantage. And I'll tell you how you can get it in just a little bit. So just to recap, our niche breaker profit method was finding a really cheap product on AliExpress, marketing it up to $11, $10 with free plus shipping. Once you build an email list, once you build a big Facebook fan page, an Instagram account, all those assets, by going viral, you can start literally selling your audience products in the same niche that are more and more and more expensive. This is my exact map right here to how I went from selling little bitty $10 products to $100+ products after breaking into a niche. And this works with any niche. You just have to follow the strategies that I teach. And if you do that, you can quickly scale a Shopify store. Now, here is another one of my students. Her name is Daria, and she started with Shopify, wanted to learn how to do it, but didn't know where to start. She went through my training, started using my strategies, and she filmed this video for me. And I want to show you this quick video because it's going to blow your mind.
I don't usually do these kinds of videos, but I just want to make sure that I give credit where credit is due. This time last year, I was 23 years old. I was broke. I was scared. But today, I hit a really big milestone. So I really just want to give a huge shout out to my day one mentor, Adrian Morrison. We hit 6 figures with Shopify today, but I know this is just the beginning. I honestly have never felt this feeling before. I'm just so excited to see what comes next.
I mean, that is awesome, right? Another 6-figure in sales student. that has gone through my training. And that leads us to step number 3. And by the way, I'm showing you these testimonials because I want you to see that students listen to me, students put all of these steps into action, and students do see success. Now, I think the most important step that we've hit so far right now is step 3. How to set up simple Facebook intelligent ads that will sniff out buyers for you. This is absolutely incredible. I'm going to demystify Facebook marketing for you. So I want you to forget cost per click. I want you to forget click rates. I want you to forget everything you think you know about Facebook ads. And I want you to only focus on one thing, and that is conversions. The only thing that you're worried about right now is how do I get conversions on my ads? So here's how it works. You want to sell that dog collar, you want to sell a dress, or you want to sell anything else for that matter, you open up Facebook ads, you click on build an ad, and we want to target conversions. So Facebook, we want you to find us customers that will convert, right? A lot of people get here and say, oh my gosh, what do I do? It's simple, click conversions. That's the only thing that you need to click. And Facebook will literally sniff out buyers for your product for you if you set it up the right way. So I want to show you a case study real quick. So here is a product that I sold where we spent $35,000, right, in ad, not in a day, but over time, and we made $83,740 back in return, right? That is a 234% return on our ad spend. This is selling a pair of yoga pants, by the way, just to tell you all exactly what it is. And this is an incredible ROI. How many of you in here would agree that that is an incredible ROI, right? Well, let me ask you this. Put me back on the camera real quick. How many of you in here would like to see, legitimately, the exact targeting, the exact keywords that I used to sell this pair of yoga pants right here on Facebook that generate a 234% return on ad spend? I have nothing to hide. I'll show it to you. Just say yes if you'd like to see that. I love raising my hand even though I'm here in our studios. All right, so let's go back into the screen. I'm going to show you. Here we go. All right, 3, 2, 1. See where it says want to see my exact keywords? Boom. Wait a second, there's nothing there. There is no keyword targeting. You mean to tell me I don't have some crazy ninja strategy? You mean to tell me that I don't have some ridiculous funnel formula? I'm just using Facebook intelligence. Facebook finds the buyers for me. I literally am doing zero targeting. Look to the right. I'm targeting 110 million people. These are females in the United States of America. And Facebook legitimately is just finding out who wants to buy these pants for me. Now, it's not just, hey, 1, 2, 3 magic, right? What this is a strategy that I spent time building up that I share, obviously, with my students that y'all can duplicate. The goal is to get the zero targeting, where you can build massive marketing campaigns to the masses that are consistent and scalable at a good return on ad spend, right? I know that was kind of mean, but I wanted to prove a point to you that you don't always have to use keywords to find buyers because Facebook is getting very, very, very intelligent. Now, here's how it works, okay? It takes about 9 minutes to set this up. You only need a $5 per day budget to start. So, hey, you're not going to be spending 35 grand, okay? Every single one of my ads starts at $5 per day. I've been doing this since like 10 years ago because the items that we're selling are so cheap. We only need to spend about $10 to $15 over a course of 2 to 3 days to identify if it's going to be profitable or not. If it's not, we kill it. And if it is profitable, guess what? We scale it. All right. So Facebook will literally sniff out buyers and optimize our ads for us on autopilot day and night while we're sleeping, while we're swimming, while we're eating, while we're taking a shower. It will literally be sniping out potential buyers for you. But you've got to set it up right. I teach something in ESA called the 4 phases of targeting. It is a 4-step strategy that we use to go in and implement these steps in our Facebook ads to get it to find the buyers for us and get us to that zero targeting zone. So if you do this right, in phase 4, you can create profitable campaigns that literally don't have any keywords or anything fancy in them. You're just targeting to everyone on Facebook, and Facebook will literally force feed buyers to that campaign. It doesn't work every time, okay? I want to be honest with you, but there are many times that it does work. And how many of you in here would agree that you really only need it to work a couple of times in order to hit it really big with a passion product and the sizzle effect? Just say yes, right? So that is the ultimate goal, and that's a strategy that I teach. So here's how Facebook intelligent ads work. Facebook and Shopify work together. Every time somebody clicks on your Facebook ad for whatever product it is you're selling, Facebook tracks that. They track that this got 14,000 clicks. Then every time somebody goes to your Shopify store and adds it to a shopping cart, Facebook can see that. Then every time somebody buys, Facebook can see that. Facebook legitimately watches your customers and they learn who's clicking, who's adding to the cart, and who's buying. You see 14,000 clicks and only 2,000 buyers. So Facebook intelligence starts to identify who's not buying so they don't show your ad to those people, and the types of people that are buying so they do show your ad to the people that are more likely to spend money. And once again, you can see my profits here: 57K to make 170, 24K to make 103, 10 to make 24, 10 to make 23, 7 to make 15. I'm not hiding my numbers, right? You can obviously, there's product costs built in from the AliExpress items, but it's still, these campaigns right here are very profitable, right? So it is a beautiful thing when you start using Facebook intelligence, like Nico's here, who did $1,300. He said, guys, Facebook intelligence really does work. It's kicking in right now. Thanks for showing me the strategy, Adrian Morrison. Here's some more of my campaigns. Marketing to the masses, 168 million people, $1,500 to make $5,600, $800 to make $3,000. So, it's not about you going in and spending a bunch of money. It's about you starting at $5, starting small, but then scaling fast when you have profits and hitting huge audiences. Because put me back on the screen. When you go and you target these little micro niches, right, with very small audiences, you can see success quickly, but you also see it fizzle out very quickly. That's how you make money for 2 or 3 days and then watch your campaign crash and burn. My strategy is to teach you how to build a long-term consistent business. And when you use this strategy right here, you can build massive marketing campaigns that literally hit 100 million plus people that don't die out. These campaigns just keep running and running and running and generating sales because your audience is so big. This is how you do a business long-term. Back into the presentation over here. These are very easy to scale. My motto is go broad or go home. You want to build one simple Facebook ad campaign that has the potential to generate 6 figures. You can do that when you use passion products, when you leverage the word free, right? And you use our niche breaker strategy that you can easily duplicate. All right, you learn to target massive audiences that buy. And then, of course, your goal is to get profitable ads that are consistent, where you can literally predict down to the dollar in the day how much money you are going to make. It's really cool when you can do that too with drop shipping. No products in a warehouse anywhere, anything like that. So here's a campaign where I did $700,000 in sales revenue with one single product. Once again, hiding nothing. You can see my ad spend. You can see my better campaigns, everything, right? I'm not hiding anything from you. Here is the results of a start small, scale fast method where you start with $5. You use the strategies I've shown you so far. One single product for me generated $793,728.53. So it's like I said in the beginning, it's not about having a billion products on your store. It's about having a passion product on your store, breaking into a niche, and then monetizing, right? Using all the other strategies that I show you to get your customers to buy more expensive items, right? And this is how 2 of our stores, when you put them together, did over $6.3 million in sales. Actually more than that now, as the screenshot isn't totally up to date. So I want to introduce you to Luda, another student of mine who did over $740,000 in revenue using our start small, scale fast strategy. So check this out.
Hi, my name is Luda, and I've been in e-commerce for a little over a year now. When I first got started, I absolutely had no experience. I took ESA and have had amazing results. My very first month, I did 3,000 in sales. I'm currently doing 6 figures monthly. I highly recommend ESA. It's an amazing course. Adrian is an amazing teacher. He's an amazing mentor. Adrian provides a ton of value. So if you're thinking about...
I mean, that's incredible, right? Now, that's going to bring us to step number 4. All right, how to optimize customer emails, which is extremely important.
Dude, he just gave me some shit.
Nobody else teaches.
What the fuck is happening?
On this webinar for a minute. A lot of you in here
I need help.
Saying, I don't feel like I've been in here for long at all.
I am losing my mind.
So
I am about to fucking cry.
This is the step where people stop teaching. And I want to continue, and I want to show you how big a customer email list could be for your business, because this is the piece of the puzzle that is the most vital, but the most ignored, right? And if you
when do we want to do this? Tomorrow? We do not allow reschedules if there's no availability. You're out of luck.
So,
Holy fuck.
email marketing, right? This is called back-end money. It's my favorite kind
2
of money,
p.m.?
right? While you're generating sales on your e-commerce store, in your Shopify store. And by the way, this is
April
what makes
25th.
Shopify, in my eyes, better than Amazon, better than eBay, and these other platforms.
April 25th.
Shopify will automatically build you your own email marketing list that you
April
own,
25th?
that you never have to spend money to market to with ads again. That's your email list. And an email list can be worth millions of dollars. To me, my email list is worth over $20,000 a week. And on a bad day, let's say my Facebook ads aren't crushing it today, I can just send an email to my previous customers because I have this huge email list, and I can make money, right? Literally, simple emails can increase your daily revenue up to 50%. And email marketing right now is more powerful than ever because emails go to people's phones and
I
people's
just want to talk to you, dude.
and
Get back here, man.
value of
Bro,
your store.
my
And if
friend,
sell
fuck
your
you.
store, literally, you're building a business.
What
here.
a fucking
Sell it.
bitch,
An
dude.
email list
I
is
can't
a
do
valuable
nothing.
asset that will make that worth more.
Oh my
So if you're
fucking
doing this,
God.
it's costing you big time. And the great thing about it
Hold
is
this, please.
I have a strategy that you can use that fully automates everything. So these are my email lists right here. We have over 400,000 people overall on our email list that we built from Shopify. People come to our store, they opt into our email list using strategies that I teach in my trainings. Now, that's 400,000 people that I can email market to. And you can see right here a report from my Shopify store that direct traffic, this is type-in traffic and email marketing revenue, legitimately, out of $5 million in sales, $2 million has come from direct and email marketing traffic. Email marketing lists are extremely valuable, and most people don't teach how to do it. Most people don't tell you about it. Most people ignore it. But I'm here to tell you, I want to show you just how valuable building an email list is using my strategy. So right here, you can see that we sent an email to our customers, and one email generated for us $2,171 in sales. One single email, no paid ads, no Facebook ads. I literally just sent an email to my list. How many of you in here would agree that is freaking awesome right there? Just say yes, because you can see the dates here where we sent these emails and generated thousands of free clicks, thousands of visitors to our website because, hey, remember, we gave them an epic deal when they first saw us with that free plus shipping offer. They love us. They trust us. They like us. And they want to come back to our store and get more epic offers. So email marketing is something that legitimately could add hundreds of thousands additional dollars to your business by just simply sending simple emails. And your list will grow every single day. I want you to meet Chris Fammy, another one of my students. And he's going to tell you just how big and important email marketing was to his business and how the strategy that I showed him took his business to the next level. So let's listen to Chris.
Hey guys, my name is Chris Fammy, and through Adrian's help, I've actually been able to build an online store that has, in the first 90 days, generated over $100,000 in revenue. I started this store back on April 31st, and today is August 3rd, so it's just over 90 days. And I've been able to hit these really big numbers. And the reason I've been able to do that is because this training helps in the very important points of online marketing. One of the big ones is that it helps you find the products. Adrian always helps you find the right products, the right niches, and teaches you how to do that, which is super important. The other thing he's helped me do is figure out how to do email marketing. First off, didn't even think it was worth the time, but once he taught me how to do it, and once I actually tried it, I ended up making a lot of money through email marketing. So I started to realize the potential in it, especially because it's free.
Okay, so that's Chris Fammy, and he actually now has done multiple six figures, literally multiple six figures. Put me back on the screen real quick on the center one right here. So when it comes to, I guess I'm over here on this camera right here. So when it comes to email marketing, I just want you to see that when it comes to email marketing, it's so important to build your list and monetize that list because it could be long-term, consistent money that you could generate without spending a dime on traffic. And Chris Fammy is proof that that strategy works for my students. Now, diving back into the last step, step number 5. I know we've been here for a while, but this is important. This is your business. This is your future that we're talking talking about right here is the Profit Accelerator. This is why free plus shipping works so well for my store. If you're just doing free plus shipping, then you're probably not going to build a big business, right? But if you're using step 5 behind your free plus shipping offers, then hey, I'm telling you right now, it can accelerate your profits to the max. So you can see right here that my store for a full year, look at the centerpiece right here. My store for an entire year was stuck at about $25 per customer. Like when customers would come to my store, on average, they would only spend about $25 because I was only selling free plus shipping stuff. And I wasn't selling higher ticket items. In order to build a very profitable business, you need to get your customers to spend more money, right? And this is what makes the way I teach free plus shipping and the way I teach Facebook ads to my students so much better than the average, right? Because I discovered this Profit Accelerator funnel that legitimately just skyrocketed, doubled and tripled the amount of money that my customers were spending. You can see right there where that red circle is, where I figured out this formula, right? Applied it to my Shopify store. Now my average customer that comes in is spending around $70 to $80 when they come to my store. Why? Because of all the previous steps that I showed you and the Profit Accelerator funnel, they all work together to earn more money every time customers visit your website. So this is important because it's an automated funnel that can increase your profits and get your visitors to purchase high-ticket goods, right? Now we're selling expensive stuff that we're drop shipping. It's the major key to turning a multi-7-figure business. We're drop shipping stuff still from the USA and China, right? We have a competitive edge. We're getting repeat customers from free traffic. And we have the full blueprint that legitimately we can just, put into play on any Shopify store and watch it 2 to 3x the amount of money that we're making. Get customers to come back to our store, make repeat purchases. They come today, they might come back next week and buy again and again and again, right? Like Esther right here. Esther went through the Profit Accelerator funnel. This is a tried, tested, and proved example right here. So Esther became a customer of ours over a year ago. You can see it 1 year right there where it's green. But here's the thing. Because of the strategy that I put into place on my store that you can duplicate on your store, Esther came back legitimately 20 times. She's been back to my store 20 different times and spent over $545. That is absolutely crazy, right? My Facebook ad that got her to my store, right, that I paid probably $2 or $3 to get her to my store, it rendered a return on investment of $545 because once you get a customer to your store buying products, if you use my strategy, my Profit Accelerator funnel, step number 5, something that is very simple to duplicate on any Shopify and e-commerce store, you can get your customers to continue coming back to your store over and over and over and over again, spending more money effortlessly without you having to buy more ads. And I know that's important to your business. All right, so the last video I'm going to show you is PJ Zafra, over $800,000 in sales. He obviously implemented the Profit Accelerator funnel, and I want him to tell you a little bit about why it is so special.
Hey everyone, it's PJ Zafra here. I'm shooting this quick video for my good friend and mentor, Adrian Morrison. I found this Ecom Success Academy, and it has changed not only my life, but my family's life as well. I'm business partners with my dad, and we own our own e-com store together. Anyways, right now it's March 2018. So me and my dad, we've been able to do over $800,000 in sales. This is a quick glimpse into my store stats. We've done over $811,000, and we're projecting to hit over $1 million in sales in the next 1 to 2 months. And it's all because of Ecom Success Academy.
All right, $811,000. Bring me up on this camera over here to the right. $811,000 with him and his dad. How incredible is that? So this is something that you can do. If I could just get back on the camera, that'd be great. This is something that you could do with your family members, right? So I've seen mothers and sons and fathers and daughters and cousins and all sorts of people come together and build a business together. So you're not even doing this on your own in many cases. PJ and his dad were able to build an $800,000 business using this strategy, which is incredible. And it all started with this e-com success plan that is on my screen right now. So this plan is going to show you exactly how to build a Shopify store. If we could just pull this screen back up, it's going to show you how to build a Shopify store, how to do it with zero inventory, with products you never see, touch, or ship, all with drop shipping, okay? How to sell passion products that profit, how to let Facebook do the work for you and optimize your ads, how to create a buying frenzy with our free plus shipping model, how to build a massive email list that can build long-term money for you and profits, and start it all for a minute investment of $5 per day on your ads, because you need to get traffic, right? So you can start that with $5 a day and use my strategy to find the winners, kill the losers. All right, so if you're visual, identify your passion or other people's passion, right? Find a product, implement our Facebook targeting and our Facebook marketing strategy. Also implement retargeting ads, build a big email list, rinse and repeat, right? Rinse and repeat, new product, new niche, right? New set of Facebook ads, bigger email list. And this is how we spit out money every single week on our e-commerce store. This is life-changing, right? Like with Jeffrey Ross here, a student of mine from Australia. He's one of my first students from back in the day. So Jeffrey said in our Facebook group, when I first started this journey, my wife and I were $30,000 in debt. So we were $30,000 in debt. And in 4.5 months, they went from $30K in debt to completely debt-free and looking at buying their first house in the next 3 to 6 months. And you can see down there, he says, Adrian, thank you so much for showing me your Ecom Success Academy course. You can see over there, he did $500,000 in sales, right? So back on the camera real quick, $500,000 in sales from $30,000 in debt. How many of you watching this right now would love to just have your debt erased? Forget the $500,000, but would love to have zero debt. Just say me, all right? Because that in itself is incredible. But this is what happens when you focus. This is what happens when you have a mentor. This is what happens when you take massive action, right? And you build a business like Jeffrey did with products that you never see, touch, or ship. You can create a business that booms, that goes viral, and you can legitimately create a full-time income with e-commerce. And it's only getting bigger and it's only getting better. So absolutely incredible. So back over here, we have so many students. Guys, this is proven to work. Nancy Carroll made her first $1,000. Said, Adrian, I can't thank you enough for the training. GD said, oh my God, today I finally got my first customer at $37. Anybody can do this, guys. Denny Santoso, another student of mine, reached over $804,000 in sales. And you can see what he posted in our private group. He said, for anybody wondering how I did this, just take Adrian's Ecom Success Academy course. Watch it twice, because that's how I did it. You've got Reza over here who said, following the ESA course and the webinars, I was able to do over $10,000 in sales in a single month. You've got Yi Shern over here that says, I've seen courses before and never had success. So I was mega skeptical about Adrian's training, but Adrian changed my mind when I did $6,400 in sales using his strategies. Austin Anderson did $500, said, finally, props to Adrian and Ecom Success Academy. Within 10 days of launching my campaign, I broke $500 in sales. So if you're wondering how quickly you can generate sales, Austin did it in 10 days. Juan over here said he's barely getting started. It's his second month, and he's done $5,300 in sales. Guys, sales revenue, there is some product costs built into that, just to keep things, real with you all. That's their revenue, not their profits, right? But these are students that are profiting. These are students that are building big businesses. Kathy Mack, $438,000 in sales. Kathy made a post in our private group and she says, guys, I get bummed out if I only get $600 in a day. It's crazy to think about how things can change, because 3 months ago, I would have been over the moon and happy with $600 a day. She's averaging $1,000 a day now. Pull me back on the camera real quick. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine being upset because you only generated $600 a day in your business from home? That's incredible, right? That's that mindset shift that happens when you get in our group. That's that mindset shift that happens when you build a successful business. People like Kathy, who are working a regular job, are now, they're marketing booming businesses on Shopify using my strategies, and they're seeing massive results. So Kathy Mack over here is doing phenomenal. Back over here to Harriet Burrell, another student of mine, did $700,000 in sales revenue in just 6 months and posted about that in the group. Stephen Evan Tan, over $2 million. Harriet broke $1 million not long after her last post, right? We have student success stories literally all over the globe, not just from the U.S., literally everywhere, and it's crazy. Why am I showing you all of these success students, right? It's important because of something that Charles Green showed me. He said, guys, I was reluctant to take this whole ESA thing that Adrian has seriously until I saw another student of his make $22,000 in sales. And then I said, hey, it is my turn. If that guy can do it, then I can do it too. So the reason I am showing you this ridiculous amount of student testimonials is because I want you to say right here, right now, that it is your turn, that it is your time, and that I'm the guy, and that this training is the training that you need to start your own business, to see your own success, right? Charles almost didn't do this. Charles ended up making $30,000 in sales in a month, going up to $200,000 and saying in our group, ESA is the secret. His skepticism almost cost him a massive, booming, six-figure e-commerce business. So I want you to say that now is your time, and you're ready to focus, and you're ready to go. So if you believe that right now it's your turn, I want you to say it to yourself. I want you to type it in the computer, and I want you to say, it is my turn, let's go. Because I'm about to show you every single thing that these success students went through and got access to. I'm going to show you one of the only courses on the planet that is actually certified and approved directly by Shopify, which is a huge ordeal. And we're going to walk through the mentoring that you get, the coaching that you get, the support that you get, the motivation and advice that you get from myself and my team. And it is going to be absolutely crazy, okay? So just real quick, look, I am going to walk you through my Ecom Success Academy program. The first part of it is Shopify Mastery. So you're going to get over-the-shoulder trainings that show you exactly how to set up your store from scratch, even if you know nothing, in less than 20 minutes. Even if you have already set up a store, if you go through this training, you will see that it's going to show you things that you probably messed up on and probably did not know about, because I've been in the trenches for a long time. We're going to show you our conversion strategies, my 7-figure brand building mastery training, all the Shopify apps that I use, right? We're going to show you how you can get started and get a product live literally in less than 9 to 10 minutes. And you literally get to watch me set up a store live in Shopify Mastery. Now, that's what a lot of courses have to offer. They have to offer how to build a Shopify store. But with Ecom Success Academy, I want you to succeed. So we also have another part called Product Sorcery. This is an over-the-shoulder training where we give you access to that Sizzle Sniper software that you saw a demo of earlier. So you have that advantage of sniping out viral products and viral ads that you can see are working. You can see are viral, right? You can see have the sizzle effect. List them on your store quickly, right? We show you how to find the products. We show you how to target the audiences. We show you how to create custom things that get people to convert, and how to tap into trending niches right here, right now, so you can increase your ROI. So this is an entire training that's going to show you how to choose converting products quickly, and it's going to show you some of my top vendors that I get products from, so you can start marketing from the same vendors, the same drop shipping factories that I use, right? It's absolutely incredible. Then we have Facebook Ads Mastery. This alone is worth over 10 grand. Don't worry, it's not $10,000. But Facebook Ads Mastery is the most literally incredible Facebook ads training I've ever seen in my life. I've had 6, 7, even 8-figure marketers get into this and come back and tell me, Jesus, Adrian, I cannot believe what you're teaching in there. Because I show you how to set up automated ads. Literally, you can set up automated Facebook ads in less than 12 minutes. You can have a Facebook ad live and targeted, right? I show you my fan page and Instagram formula where you can start marketing on both Facebook and Instagram and getting free traffic. You don't know how to write ads? That's okay, because I give you my exact ad copy that I use for my highest converting ads that work on any niche. You literally just plug and play. The 4 phases of targeting. This is my blueprint of how I start my Facebook ad at $5 and I scale it big to zero targeting, like you saw earlier, where I attack the masses for big profits. You never have to worry about targeting again if you apply this. I'm going to give you my $100,000 Facebook targeting checklist. This is a checklist that you can go through to make sure your ad is targeting the best customers. And you're going to be able to start with my start small and scale fast method, a step-by-step training that's going to teach you from a complete beginning beginner, and it's going to turn you into an expert, advanced Facebook marketer if you just watch these over-the-shoulder training videos where you watch me set up ads and you get to duplicate and quickly boost your setup, quickly boost your education to becoming a Facebook ads master. Huge value there. Then there's Alpha Email Mastery. So this is where I show you the hacks that we use to 3x the growth of our email list, right? So how we get more people to opt into our list. Literally, the exact email marketing template that we use to generate $16,000 in sales. I give it to you. Literally, all you have to do is click on it. Boom, plug your products in, and you have an email that is prime and prepped for profit. I even give you my calendar for email marketing. So if you're sending an email to your list, then you're going to know exactly what days to send your email and what times to send your email. I give you the full promotion calendar. This is a $500,000 blueprint done for you. All you have to do is press send and set it up when you build your list, and I promise you, you'll be sending the best type of emails possible. Then we have Automation Mastery. Listen, when you set up your Shopify store, you really don't want to sit down all day and run the business. You want to do this for time freedom, right? Time freedom is important. So I didn't have to add this in, but you're going to get a training that shows you how to automate your business with virtual assistants. I show you my exact outsourcing formula. You literally can clone yourself, right? You can have people that set up your ads for you, that find products for you, add them to your Shopify store for you. So right now, while I'm here talking to you and we're on this training, my virtual assistant are running my store. I'm doing nothing. I literally just look at how much money I make every day, and that's it, right? When you get to that level, you're not going to have to buy a course, right? You're going to have it already inside of Ecom Success Academy. And the last thing that nobody else teaches is the exit plan strategy. So I built up my Shopify store. I've had offers. People want to buy it. And I'm going to show you exactly how I built a 7-figure brand, a social media empire, my profit and loss formula, and prime and prep this business for a big day. Because guess what? One day when I don't want to do this anymore, or I want to try something else out, I can sell the business just like you could any type of company, right? That's what's so great about this, is I could sell this business for a ridiculous amount of money, cash out, and I can go build another Shopify store if I want to. How many of you in here would like your journey, your start to your big exit plan, building a big business and then one day selling it because you have a valuable asset to start right here, right now? Just go ahead and say yes. All right, so everything that you get so far is right here on the screen. You're going to get the Shopify training, the product sourcing, Facebook ads, Alpha Email Mastery, the 7-figure exit plan guide. The total value of everything here is $6,382. Don't worry, that's not what it costs, but that's the value of everything if you really want to add it all up. But we have some bonuses. For those of you that get enrolled in Ecom Success Academy and you book a call with our team, because in a second, I'm going to show you exactly how you can schedule a call, a strategy session with one of our team members to learn more about this. Literally, Shopify sponsored a contest. Our top 3 earners for the year will get to fly up to Shopify headquarters with us, all expenses paid for, get a one-on-one training with me in the Shopify offices, and just have a great time, right? And celebrate success. That alone speaks to the quality of this training, that Shopify would literally let me do this, right? They're literally doing something they've never done for anybody else. Bonus number 2 is you're going to get access to our Sizzle Sniper, our X Factor software. Literally, within a couple of clicks, you can snipe out any niche and see people's best performing ads, best performing Shopify stores, best performing products. This is my edge over everybody else. It's not for sale. You can't buy it anywhere, but you get it as a free bonus when you get into Ecom Success Academy. The other thing is this. Listen, you need more training, right? You don't just need to watch a couple of videos. What you need to do is get continued education. So one thing that you're going to get completely free is unlimited weekly live training for me on my Profit Power Hour series. Every single week at Tuesday nights, I go live and I do e-commerce training, Facebook ads training. You get to mingle with my top earning students, right? You get to access years of our archives of training completely free and continue your education every week. Because I have a no man, no woman left behind policy, right? So I'm not going to try to upsell you, all these other courses. What's going to happen is you're going to get an ESA, you're going to learn, but then you're going to get continued free education. There is no price that you can put on this. This is priceless, and I'm going to continue standing behind you and pushing you to success as e-commerce and the internet marketing game evolves. Very, very valuable here. Nobody else in the world I've ever seen offers that. Bonus number 4 is you're going to get our Friends with Benefits vendor discount. One of my top vendors on Shopify is actually going to let you access their products and give you a discount that they don't give to anybody else because they know that you're my student and you're an action taker. When you add these bonuses in, we have a total value of $21,373 with the weekly training that I do, literally, honestly, being priceless. It's continued education. There's no end date. There's no charge for it. It's just free weekly webinars that you get with me with more training. So that's the value there. So everything that you get, the approved Shopify course, Ecom Success Academy, everything that I've talked about so far, you can get when you book a call and you talk to one of our ESA coaches and strategists, because they're going to want to talk to you. They're going to want to see where you're at. They're going to want to, make sure that this is a good fit for you. And obviously, when you click on that button over there, you schedule a time, you schedule a call. There's very few calls available for this. My team is only so big. I think we could take maybe 25 to 30 calls tonight. And, we want to make sure that when you get an ESA, you have all the tools that you need to hopefully have as much success as possible. So click on that link right now and book your call. But we also have unlimited upgrades. We have a ton of other bonuses that you're going to get access to that I want to show you at this moment. So there's 4 other bonuses that we're going to give to everyone that books their call and gets into Ecom Success Academy during this presentation. So there's 25 slots for this, okay? There are 4 fast action bonuses. I want to walk you through those. Fast action bonus number 1 is when you book your strategy session with my team, your consultation, you get on the call with us and we walk you through how to get enrolled in ESA, make sure it's a good fit for you. We're going to give you my 4 top earning campaigns from AliExpress. These campaigns did a total of $1.2 million in sales for me personally. And I'm going to give them and hand them over to you. I'm going to show you the product, the ad. I'm going to show you everything so you can duplicate 4 of my most successful ads. So the first campaign you're going to get did over 70,000 sales for me. This is a product I still sell today. You're going to get the ad, you're going to get the targeting, you're going to get the product, everything so you can duplicate it. You're also going to get another campaign that did 20,000 units sold for us. Another one that did 17,000 and another one that did 9,000. So in total, you're going to get my top 4 personal top 4 drop shipping campaigns that did over $1.2 million in sales. I'm going to reveal to you the exact products, the ads, the viral copy, the exact targeting, and you can duplicate these in under 10 minutes each. But put me back on the screen. And remember, you can click over on the right-hand side. You can schedule your call and get into ESA after you talk to one of our strategists. But I'm going to be honest with you, okay? You're not going to make $1.2 million with this fast action bonus, okay? It's not going to happen, all right? The theory behind this is I want you to see the exact ads that blew up my Shopify store, the exact products, how they were built, the thinking and methodology behind them. So you learn the framework, right? So what you do with these ads, if you get sales or don't get sales, I don't know. But what I do know is this. You have 2 options. You can go look for a product and go, any, mini, miny, mo, and try to hope that you choose a product that's going to succeed, or your odds can be better than the average. And you can take 4 products that I know are hot and 4 niches that I know are killer, and you can duplicate those, right? And start there and see exactly how I did $1.2 million in sales with them to at least learn from this case study. But that isn't something I give to everybody. Back over here at the computer, all right? Fast action bonus number 2 is our print-on-demand art licensing bootcamp. I'm going to show you how to get done-for-you artwork through this custom training where you can get epic images that you can sell on t-shirts and hoodies and shoes and all sorts of stuff. This is exclusive training where I'm going to show you my top 6-figure case studies and product picks that only my students get access to. This is step-by-step training. This is how I tap into high converting and popular done-for-you artwork, and I literally copy and paste those on t-shirts and stuff, and I'm able to sell hundreds of thousands of dollars of this stuff. You can do exactly what I'm doing right now. This is not AliExpress items. It's called print on demand. It's a whole another avenue of profits for you that you're going to get access to completely free as a bonus when you get enrolled in Ecom Success Academy. It's all done for you. And just to give you an idea of the type of profits that I have made with this, right here, you can see I've sold $792,000 worth of leggings, $550,000 worth of shoes and tote bags and shirts. And these are the products that I'm going to teach you how I've sold $3 million worth of this stuff with our print on demand bonus. So like I said, another huge avenue for drop shipping profits that literally would typically be like $3,000-$4,000 to go through that course. You're going to get access to that bonus completely free. I'm going to show you where to get it, how to drop ship it with zero upfront investment, and how to get done for you artwork so you don't have to worry about graphic design or anything like that. That is a massive bonus, right? Bonus number 3 is going to be my personal profit accelerator playbook. This is the formula that you can put on your store that I use to 2 to 3x the amount of profits. So this is how I built a 7-figure funnel, 2 to 3x my profits, where it was able to go in and find products that could do $10,000 a month in sales for me, automate that, and rinse and repeat, right? So I never get stuck again, and I can continue scaling my business. And the last bonus is a 4-week boot camp that I recorded with myself, my team, and my first VIP students this year, where we were able to go through a day-by-day training for 4 weeks to starting your business, to sniping out products, to building and setting up your email list, and to outsourcing and automating everything. We recorded every single thing. This is a 4-week long boot camp worth over $10,000. I recorded this. You get to see us build a store.
I'm one of the fucking
set up Facebook ads.
the first 25. This is just happened with the fucking food truck. But I pay for it.
You book your call and you get enrolled in Ecom
I've
Success
literally
Academy.
been talking about.
Remember, before you can get in, we've only got about 25 to 30 calls available.
And you know what the
have
best
to
part
click
is?
on the
Is
link,
like
click
you
on the
can't
button,
pause this.
and then you have to schedule your time. So schedule it at a time that you know.
So like literally once
you
you got
can
it,
get on
gone.
the
You
call,
lost it.
because my team is going to help
I've
get
been on
you
this
set
shit
up, get
fucking
you
waiting.
an ESA,
I was literally watching
and make sure that it is a good
clock
fit
down
for
to
you.
fucking 0
The other thing that we're going to give you is access to my secret funnels. All right, this is my 7-figure e-commerce funnel maps. So
I
these
know for a
funnel
fact
maps
that
right
if
here,
no one
they're
did,
going to reveal
you cool?
my number 1 step-by-step secret for
I'm like a
finding
little pirate.
converting ads, building my email avalanche profit formula,
no.
my
Just trying
Facebook
to spread the
advertising
love, you
funnel
know?
map, and of course my most coveted funnel maps in general that are my secret weapon. So these are step-by-step funnels that you can duplicate that you see on the screen. You're going to get completely free access to these as an additional bonus when you click on the button, you choose a time, you schedule your call.
You think little
you
nigga
talk
is
to
gonna
my
be
team.
broke?
Obviously,
Little
these
niggas have more money
strategy
than me.
sessions in themselves with my team are worth over each, right? Just figuring out what is your passion, what is your path, and is this something for you? We want to get you in, but we want to make sure that you take fast action and that it's a good fit. Another bonus you're going to get is a $462,000 niche breaker case study. So you're going to get the funnel map, you're going to see the exact products. These are 3 products and 3 niches that did over $400,000 in sales for us. That is something that you're going to get completely free, additional as a bonus. So everything that you see here on the screen, it's incredible. It's a $26,000 value.
I got an appointment
it's not 26 grand. Trust
April
me,
25th,
it is pennies on the dollar.
2
You're going to get a
2:45.
massive discount
I got my
when you
shit,
schedule your call,
bro.
you get on a call with my team, and we walk you through all of this and help you get set up. Remember, we cannot take a zillion calls. I don't have like 100 people waiting to get on the phone with you. I've got a small team of e-com strategists that work with me that can get on the phone with you, walk you through Ecom Success Academy, and get you inside and lock in all of these bonuses that you see on the screen right now. This is what our members area looks like. And by the way, We're going to be giving away the $500,000 campaign pretty soon. Also, we're going to do a live Q&A. So we're going to go over questions. I'm going to show you demos. I'm going to build products and launch products all here on this webinar.
What?
So just make sure that you stick around because there's a lot of live training that we're going to go into as well.
Oh, shit.
But this is our members area, okay? This is our approved Shopify course, one of the only courses in the world approved by Shopify, right? And we're going to give you access to this where you can log in and you can go into everything step by step by step. So check this out. I'm just going to